Hi guys, Mad for Games here with.
That took a while.
Yeah, it did.
That's my name.
Who are you?
I know I am.
He doesn't want to say his name on YouTube because he deleted his old YouTube channel.
I haven't deleted it, it's still there.
He deleted his vids off his old YouTube channel.
Oh,
but
right.
today we're talking about, you may as well have. Today we're talking about Samsung versus Apple, and two good companies. Two very good companies, huge companies. There's no Apple or Samsung. Computers would be interesting. Not computers, but tablets and phones definitely. Because if we all had Microsoft's Nokia-made phones, the newer, you wonder why I'm not talking about Microsoft in this video. It's because they don't belong with Samsung and Apple, because their new phone was made by Nokia. You're right, the company that brought you the glorious flip phones, which are just so bad. Microsoft thought, I want those guys for our new smartphone. Hired them, they built it crappily.
Like Nokia, back in the 90s.
Yeah, the 90s, 2000. Apple and Samsung in the future, get with it. Okay, we're talking about S8 versus iPhone 7. We are not going to talk about iPhone 1 or anything like that, because that just takes so long. And I only had 2 days to research all this.
And we're going to, he's the one with the notes this time.
Yeah, you've got Smeggle. Coding notes, HTML. No, let's start with Samsung versus Apple. Okay, so we're going to go into the design first. I don't have either of them, so I'm sorry I got.
Well done.
Do you have one?
Yeah, I know Samsung. I know both.
Do you have one though?
No, I don't have one.
No,
I know them.
I do too.
Oh, go on then.
Go on then. No, I just googled stuff and didn't look at pictures of them. I've never seen a smartphone. I've been kept in my house since age 2. Samsung vs Apple. S8 design. The S8 phone is very unique because you've nothing to say about this. It is quite unique because the screen is AMOLED, whatever you want to call it. It makes it brighter and it looks not accurate colours more. It looks more vibrant. It's quite a nice design layout, and I quite like it. I think it's better than the iPhone 7. Plus,
it has a headphone port.
Yeah, a headphone jack port. Yeah. You're the tech guy and you said headphone port.
It doesn't have to be jack. Because you can have a CD.
About the S8, the one of the things I do like about it, it doesn't have, like, I've got an iPod Touch, and all of Apple's phones have got, not iPod Touch 6th gen, 2nd gen, it's got those bezels on them, which are not that great. They're alright, they're a bit annoying, but Samsung now have got the screen ratio, it fills the whole thing. On iPhone 7, I mean, you see how it's got the screen in the middle, but all that bit is not filled at all, because it's got that stupid bezel there. The Samsung S8 doesn't do that. It just, I can't remember how you turn it on. It's about the bezel. There's something there. There's a button, but it is excellent. And I really like that idea. Plus the screen curves around slightly. It looks really nice. I like the phone a lot. What do you got to say?
The only problem with the screen curving is that it's less protected.
Oh yeah, I get that. Yeah.
And
it would take, if you drop it, it would take the impact of.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Massive crap.
I bet if you see drop tests, you'll probably see that quite often.
Yeah.
I didn't watch any, but it has a glass back and a metal frame. Just look at the stuff. Apparently, it gives it a symmetrical look. I wrote this at midnight, so don't judge. And the iPhone 7 has a metal unibody. Apparently, it's 138 times 3 times 67.1, so 7.1 millimeters. The S8 is a lot bigger. 148.9, so that's 11.6 bigger.
148.9 what?
I think that's what's that stand for?
Millimeters.
Yeah, there's millimeters.
14.
I think that's
centimeters.
Is that the screen or height? It's like,
well, it's the diameter that goes diagonally.
Yeah. And then times 68.1, so it's one bigger, and 8 millimeters, so it's all bigger. The iPhone's a lot smaller. If you hold both, the iPhone So it's a lot smaller, and it's
smaller. The
S8 really fits your hand. If you have big hands, I mean, if you like, you see all the it's not stereotype, but you see like all the young people, like 12, 11, girls and boys, they always have iPhone 5, iPhone 6. I very rarely see any with Samsung. I don't know if it's because the hands aren't that big. I think Samsung fits more comfortably in mine, because this iPad, where is it, is a lot, it's a lot smaller. I mean, look at it. It is small.
It's meant to be smaller because it plays music and that's about it.
Well, yeah, but it's about the size of the iPhone. It's not far off. If you have a look at my iPhone 5S, it is really the exact same size. 7 and far off. So I'm going to say for design, Galaxy wins. What do you think? You got anything to say about Apple?
Well, not really. Samsung's better.
It is. And apparently the screen to body ratio of the iPhone screen is 65.6%. So only 65.6% of the whole thing at the front is taken up by a screen. Okay. And the Samsung S8, most of the front of it is infinity display, a new thing, which fills the whole thing. It's great for watching videos on.
Okay. Do you know what resolution the S8 is?
No. Well, what I do, I think I do it in here. I can't remember what.
I thought it was 4K.
I think it is.
Yeah.
It's really good.
It's 4K. I don't think the iPhone 7 is 4K.
I'll probably write it down.
Because it's smaller.
Yeah, it's
1080p.
But it's infinity display.
Yeah.
I like the name of that. Apparently, by my research, it was made possible by shifting the fingerprint scanner to the back and jacking up the size of the display panel to 5.8 inches. And the last one was 5.1, so they put it by 0.7 inches, which is pretty good. And compared to iPhone's 4.7. Both phones are waterproof, which is a good feature, because if you look at, when I was comparing S5 and iPhone 5, iPhone 5 wasn't waterproof then. The S5 was. But they're both waterproof. Although, I was looking up certifications, the S8 has a IP68 waterproof certification, which apparently means it has been tested at depths of 1.5 metres for 30 minutes. So if you left it in there 30 minutes, it would still be good. I don't know why you would do that, but it would still be good. And the iPhone 7 is IP67 certified, which means it survived 1 metre dunk for 30 minutes. So it's not as protected.
No, but you really don't just on purposely take your phone.
Yeah, I know, but it's better features.
Yeah.
What if I wanted to?
You're mad if you want.
Yeah, if I were to buy a £700 phone, that's a god do. Just drop it in. Don't put the charging on.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, the charger would blow up, probably.
Yeah, you think? What would happen? Electrocution, death, blow up. Just a couple of small answers. What else have I got? I've got loads of stuff, but don't think you understand that.
Right.
Between the phones.
Oh, just the design.
Just anything.
Oh. Do you mean like camera?
Yeah, I've got all the camera specs.
Oh.
You didn't do any research. He's like...
S8 camera.
I stayed up till midnight researching this for the 10 viewers who are watching.
I
know.
Madness. Yeah, a cent, 1p from it.
What? Okay, let's just carry on. The S8, there's a bunch of different colours. It's got black, silver, and blue. But iPhone 7 has got loads more. It's got jet black. Why do you need jet black and then black? What's the difference? I've never seen a jet that's black, so I don't know what jet black would look like.
Really? What black jet there?
Silver, gold, rose gold, and the new one, red, which I've done.
Yeah.
But, you know, basically, if you want to customise your phone more and you want more choices, iPhone 7 may be slightly better for you.
Well, you should just buy a case.
Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is as well, which I'll get to in a bit, the headphone jack is just stupid. They do give you a headphone adapter. They do give you one in the box.
Yeah, but it's not... Okay, it's not really feasible when you plug it in the bottom of it, and you have to plug headphones in, extending the wire, and just having that in, or carrying it
that's
around
a
with
pain.
you.
You can buy them for like £1 anyway off eBay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy one just for the sake of it.
Yeah.
New YouTube vid. I'm gonna do a vid, £1 tech. I'll do that. Actually, that's gonna be the next video.
Wall, yeah.
What?
Breaking the fourth wall there.
That's gonna be the next video, guys. Stay tuned. What else have we got? So this is specs now. Okay. SA 18.59 aspect ratio, which apparently means you'll get a seriously widescreen image, so it'll look
18 point what?
18.59.
5 to 9 ratio?
Yeah. Aspect ratio.
18 point. What do you mean 18 before it?
I don't know
So it's
what
got a 5 to 9 aspect ratio.
Yeah, but
18 what?
Aztec radar. That's where I got this from. That's where I got the specs from.
You sure it says 18 before?
Yeah. 18.5 to 9. I'm gonna go 18 inches. Okay. Apparently you'll also benefit from a fairly generous QHD screen. That's 2960 times 1440 pixels. Overall pixel density of 567 pixels per image.
That's CSA.
Yeah. An iPhone 7, 750 times 1334 pixels, which works out as a pixel density of just 326 pixels per image. Versus the Samsung's 567. That is an extra 241. That is a joke.
Yeah.
And it's more sharper and detailed. Yes, like I said earlier, the AMO LED panel, it looks so much brighter. I've compared the screens, and the iPhone 7, I've looked at them. It's so much nicer. So I'm gonna get. You talk about it for a minute. I'm gonna get pictures up.
Okay. 240p. What we got here then? Right, the camera's better. End of. The colouring when you're recording, way better. Now, 320 is more sharper and detail. I'm open.
Not speaking.
Richer colour, better yeah, richer colour.
Pronounce.
Part 2. Samsung. Oh.
Banned. Okay, let me find an image.
You're not.
Give me my notes.
Oh, tablets.
Yeah.
Tablets now.
No, we're not.
We're not doing. What does that say?
Okay, let's just compare the screens. 1 minute. That is the S8, which is so much nicer and bigger and vibrant, and that is the iPhone 7. Just look at that comparison. It's just nowhere near as nice, in my opinion. Give me my notes.
Samsung has opted for different processing CPUs.
You just read that, you guy.
Different. Come on, man.
Stop being a
It's
dog.
that page. Trust me.
You've read my notes.
I know.
LED backlit LCD screen and the iPhone 7. That's what it has. And iPhone 7 uses Apple's custom-built A10 Fusion chip, which it runs iOS 10 smoothly. I haven't tested it, but a lot of people.
Actually, that's than the Samsung one. CPU's better.
I thought you talked about iOS.
No.
iOS 10 versus Android 7.0. Nougat. That's what it's called.
Nugget.
Whatever.
It's Nugget.
It's not N-U-G-G-E-T.
It's Nugget.
It's N-O-U-G-A-T.
Nougat.
Yeah.
Oh, Nougat.
Yeah, told you.
Nick.
Don't be correct me when you don't know what you're talking about. Apparently, yes. This is a note you had. Samsung has opted for different chips in different markets. You'll either get. This is such a.
Quad-core.
Yeah, Qualcomm's Snapdragon A35 or Samsung's custom-built EXY NUS 8895 chip. Both chips are using a new 10. What does the NM stand for in all this?
What? Amen.
Yeah.
Where?
That's what I was thinking then.
News.
I don't know.
No. it's not bad.
manufacturing process, which means theoretically the chip should be more powerful and use less power. But it apparently means it should be better. So if it does do that, then it's definitely better than Apple's. And less than the A10 chip, which is built using a much older, less efficient 16 nm process. What's NM mean? I've got to find that out.
That is surprising because I think iOS uses less CPU power to load it than Android does. And with the Android, the new S8, it's slower loading games than the iOS version.
Yeah, it is.
So
yeah, it is slower loading games.
If Samsung is more powerful, then it must be Android that's holding it back.
Maybe. Let's just switch to iOS. Just rip them off. We've come out with iOS 11, guys. And then you just never hear from Samsung again after wasn't he axing some more? I guess there's Steve Jobs, and I realised he died 6 years ago. So I won't mention it. Let's carry on. It was sad.
Do you get copyrighted for these?
No.
Things or
I'm advertising. Why Marvel? I wonder if I do actually. I want to talk about cameras.
Yeah, go on, cameras.
12 megapixel.
That's good.
f/1.8 aperture and built-in optical image stabilization, or OIS.
Like night vision-y things.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. And the S8 12 megapixel shooter with OIS and either wider f1/0.7 aperture, which means more light can reach the phone sensor. Which is good.
Sensor.
Yeah.
Fine. I'll go with it.
What? Go with what?
Phone sensor.
You did
Come on then.
Image sensor. The phone's image sensor. That's it. I realised. You see what happened? I wrote image, forgot phones. I put it there. I thought it was in place of that. No, it's weird. Sorry, phone's image sensor. Sorry. iPhone 7. That was a back camera. Front-facing camera. Turns out 7 megapixel shots as f/2.2 aperture. But Samsung trumps them again, offering high resolution 8 megapixels selfies and an exceptionally wide f/1.7 aperture. So that's a lot. That's pretty good. The S8 can. Oh yeah, this is a really cool feature. The S8 can be wirelessly charged. I know. Unlike your iPhone 7, by using an iris scanner. How cool is that?
I wonder how much radiation that gives off. Wirelessly charging.
That's going to be intense. The next video, I'm going to get you to stand next to it looking at it for an hour and see what happens to you with wirelessly charging. Yeah. Get 10 likes if you want to see Alex die of radiation. 10 likes is all it takes.
10 likes.
I'll give you half of the promotion money. So you'll get 2 cents. By the way, the S8 still has a headphone jack, 3.5 millimeters, I think, which is.
Yes, 3.5.
And both phones, the base storage, like the minimum amount you can have is 64 gigabyte.
Really?
Oh no.
16 minimum.
No, actually no. S8 is 64 gigabyte compared to Apple's 32. And for us, one of the good things about Samsung and all their products that Apple don't do, SD card slot.
Right, great.
We can go on eBay and buy a 32 gigabyte micro SD card for £10.
Or you could just go to your local Argos store and buy one for £5.
No, I wouldn't charge £5. Argos.
No, which one?
I don't know, but I highly doubt I'd charge that.
32 gig. My mum got one for £8. 32 gig at Argos.
I'd rather support good market traders. So next,
you do that by all means.
Yeah, you see the guys at Car Booms that just have like phone cases all over, £3 each.
Where'd you get that from? How'd you get that?
What?
How did they get it? Cheap.
Trading. Features now. iPhone battery is 1/960 AH compared to Samsung's 3000
milliamps an hour.
Yeah, in the S8. And the RAM for the S8 is 4 gigabyte which the iPhone 7 is 2. Which I have a 2 GB stick around. I'll show you what's inside it.
But that's the thing.
This is what's inside.
It runs faster.
Yeah.
The iPhone.
I like this.
I could use that actually. I could do with one.
I'm using that as a weapon.
I could do with it.
It's a viable weapon around stickers. I'm not supporting weapons.
We obviously are.
Let's just carry on with this. No headphone port for the iPhone 7. I'm going to talk about AirPods in a bit. I wrote. Actually, I've got all this. AirPods. The price. £140.
100.
It's either 140 or 150. I did the in my head because it was dollars. It was 159, so I converted it, and now it's 84p for $1. So it's probably about 100. I think it's 140, maybe 150, but I think it's about 140. Let's just carry on. They're not included with the iPhone 7, which is great. Apparently, Apple wants to get rid of wires.
They are mad.
And the W1 chip inside the AirPods helps get the company closer to that, because they've got a chip in it. Apparently it manages power better, longer life, and when pairing, this is actually a cool feature for £140. When pairing your iPods with the iPhone, if it's nearby and out the case, it pairs it automatically. It'll come up, do you want to do it? It's pretty cool.
Well, that's funny because it uses Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Well, every game controller uses wireless, automatically connects.
Yeah, PS4, Xbox One, Switch.
Wii, everything, man.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so
true,
what
that's
they've done is it's a bit
copied Nintendo, Microsoft and Sony.
Yeah.
Nice job, guys.
Actually, the GameCube did that. Well, NES did it, but let's not go
Nintendo fanboy alert.
Let's not go there. Come on, keep going.
We're going to do another debate on that because I just want you to lose. Yeah, by the way, the battery life for the AirPods, superb. It lasts for a whopping 5 hours.
5 hours?
I would do a paper round every week. And I'm there doing it for 2 hours. I have my music on the whole time. It would be done. It would be needed. I would use that all up in a week. It would have gone quick, that would. If I went on a long journey, that would be done. I went to holiday a couple of weeks back, 4-hour journey there and back. It would have been done by the time I got there, battery life pretty much. It's atrocious. And one of the great features for £140, you can pair them with non-Apple devices. Genius!
Like everything.
I know. And you know what's really weird? When they're in your ears, they play. If you take them out, they pause. Yeah. I have no clue how they're doing that.
Obviously, it's no information. Well,
I know, but what if you just triggered them by touching them and it stopped? And you know what's cool? You can trigger.
They must have some kind of IR camera.
It's gotta have something.
Like they have on the Switch.
Nintendo. And you can also trigger Siri by tapping it. You tap it twice or something, and it triggers Siri. So don't accidentally tap. Don't accidentally tap it twice. Otherwise Siri will come on.
Oh, it's turned off. Tap it twice. Hello, I'm Siri.
That was a great impression. That was superb impression.
I just can't.
Verdict, AirPods. Crap. Let's carry on with Samsung. Okay, where was I? S8 primary port is USB Type-C, which I think is usually pretty standard. iPhone 7 uses Lightning. Yeah, you have to wait till a thunderstorm happens and hold it up outside.
What? No, you don't.
Duh! No, you don't. Yeah, I'm also the Flash. No, you're not. Oh, you got me. It's always a lightning cable, which has lightning built in.
Does it?
Yeah, it's
called electricity.
There's no SD slot for the iPhone 7, like I said earlier, which is crap.
Are you sure it's not in the back?
No, there isn't a slot. It just isn't. If you want to have extra space, you have to do the cloud and pay monthly.
But what if you don't have internet? If you're in some kind of wilderness place?
you're screwed.
Yeah.
The S8 weighs a lot more than the iPhone 7. It weighs 155 grams. iPhone 138.
A lot more. 20 grams.
No, it's a fair bit more. And Apple runs iOS 10. And Samsung has got Android 7.0 Nougat. And the Apple iPhone 7 costs £599. Why not just round it up to 600? It's £70 more than the iPhone 6S. But the Samsung S8 costs £689. Personally, I would probably be more likely to save up the extra.
I'd steal it.
No, good promotion. The extra £90.
Yeah. You get it for free. If you don't get caught.
Tell you what, next time we go to the shops, I'll watch and film it for YouTube. Will Alex get punched?
Punched? I'll be tasered.
Yeah, both. Punch on a face and taser on a police. 5 likes if you want to see that happen. No, 3 likes.
5.
3 likes if you want to see that happen. If you want to see Alex possibly get punched by me or police, phone. But next we're going to talk about, I'm just going to talk about media players because this one's been a little shorter than expected. Android has nothing. Literally.
What are you going on?
Media players.
Yeah, what?
Android has nothing. iPad, Apple, Android.
Oh, actual, I thought you meant in the phone.
Nothing.
Okay.
It just does MP3s, which every company does.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a run like iPad. So I am going to talk about the most recent iPad, but there's nothing to rival it. I'm just going to tell you some of the cool features in that. But actually, there is something to rival it. It's called a Zoom.
I thought you said you weren't going to go.
I want to. I like the Zoom.
Go on then. I have no clue.
It's 128 gigabytes.
It's like 200 quid, you said. Now.
Yeah. This costs £20. Zoom, 200.
Is it like the Pocket Station?
Have you never seen one?
No.
I found your picture.
I'll talk while you're doing that.
No. Because you suck at the notes. You're stealing my notes.
So you're just making this boring for everyone.
I'll edit this out.
You'll edit it, will you? He's not going to edit it.
Sorry, guys.
If I'm still talking, he hasn't edited it.
But you will be. It's called the Zoom. Stupid autocorrect. I want Zoom.
Seriously?
Apparently Apple don't know what a Zoom is.
This is Jonah's cup. It's Finding Dory.
Oh, sure it is. No, that's my cup. Monster Inc. So much equally better. I look up Zoom. First thing that comes up is Groot. Guardians of the Galaxy. Right. This is a Zoom.
Han Solo dies.
What?
Sorry.
I said Groot.
I know.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2 and 1.
I know.
I'm so sorry if anyone had Star Wars born. I really am.
I know. It's good. And also Luke dies in the episode 8.
He doesn't, believe me. There's no news for that at all.
Well, he will die. But he'll just
spoil him. Don't be a goit. Actually, no, don't be a smeghead. I'm going old school.
You keep drop. Right, let's hurry up with your
iPad 6.
You've dropped 40 quid. 20 quid. 40
quid. iPad Touch 6th generation. The newest one. This is second. It's decent. But it was running iOS 8.4. Now it's running the current iOS 10.3.2. So that points. Memory storage originally is 1 gigabyte.
What?
Yeah. And it uses LPDDR3. And there's also loads of versions you can get of it though. 16, 32, 64, 128 gigabytes. Basically it's doubling.
Better.
Well, one doesn't. The CPU is 1.4 gigahertz.
Well, you really, for something that plays music, you don't need this massive CPU.
Nah.
That's like a Raspberry Pi.
What's Raspberry?
A miniature computer.
Oh, is that a Mac?
Yeah.
I've never heard of it. 64-bit dual-core AMR V8A. Apparently Typhoon display. I think it's called because I call it Typhoon. Display is 4-inch, 100mm, and diagonal widescreen display with multi-touch IPS technology. 4K pixel resolution, which is good.
Why do you want 4K in 4 inches?
Yeah, that's true. 336 ppi, which, if you notice, exactly the same as the iPhone 7.
Yep.
That's funny. 800:1 contrast ratio. Typical 500 CD/M2 max brightness. Graphics, Power VR Series SXT GX6450, which is quite cool. I don't know too much about graphic cards. I'm not a big gaming PC person. I don't know too much.
Graphics card, what was it?
GX6450, quite cool. And the series is 6X2.
Oh, it's way different from PC, yeah.
Oh yeah, but there's a multi-touch touchscreen. What a feature! Volume buttons as a feature. That's what a feature. It has a microphone. This is really cool. Built-in speaker voice control. If you say Siri, play Smashing Pumpkins, it will go straight to it. Which I'd say a lot. I'd say a lot.
Yeah.
I bent my pants.
Next iPod, they won't have a volume button. You'll have to say volume up, volume up.
It'll get to fun. It'll get to fun. No, Dad, it could definitely be. Sit in the corner.
Or just one 1/100th. Then you have to say like 100 times again.
That'd be funny. 3-axis gyroscope. Don't know what that means. 3-axis accelerometer.
Accelerometer?
Yeah.
Really? Why would you need that?
I don't know. 8M8 motion
as well as the gyroscope
processor. Yeah. Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Nothing has that. It weighs 88 grams, which is a lot less than the phones. Before that, it was, you guessed it, the iPod Touch 5th generation. Dimensions are 0.24 in IN. What's that for?
Inchy. What? Zero?
No, that's what I thought. I was just thinking that. It's not inches. Be that big.
It's not inches. Dimensions 0.24 inches, 6.1 millimeters. Yeah.
Yeah.
An inch is that big.
I was going to make sure. 4.86 in 123 millimeters. That was at first. What's it? That was height at first. 0.24 in. I think. And that is 4.86 in 123 millimeters. So I've got a W there, which I think could. I'm trying to remember. I did look up stuff on this, and I can't quite remember what that's called.
You are right. This entire page is numbers.
It is, to be fair. There is nothing to rival the iPad 6. There is no point in even talking about it. I just want to throw some specs at you. No, I'm nearly done.
Let's go. Play with the Dalek.
Touch a Dalek and die. The cameras now. You like the cameras?
Yeah, I like the cameras.
This is a great camera, but it's blacked out. Why? The hell knows? Maybe they decided to make a camera and thought, you know what, we can't afford to spend that money. Black it out quick.
I keep saying that should have been the place for the micro SD card if they had them back then. They probably did.
I'm just going to pop it out and see what's in there. Probably a bad idea. I'll do a drop test. 10 likes or a drop test. Of Alex.
Yeah, what?
You said yeah. You said yeah. You said yeah. Okay, what next? The rear thing was. You're making me laugh now. It's got illuminated sensor, eyesight camera, autofocus. Autofocus. Aperture is 5/2.4. 5-element lens, hybrid IR filter, backside illumination, improved face detection. If you're into specs, I hope you really enjoyed the last 5 minutes.
10 minutes.
5 minutes.
20 minutes.
How long has this been going for? I'm just going to check.
YouTube.
Yeah, I need to turn it off. But thanks for watching, guys. Next video.